Hello, I want to talk to you today about cannabis. Now, I've written a blog, Why Marijuana is Illegal in This World, over at Blacker Media. Now, I'm going to read you out this little excerpt from my blog. Cannabis is proven to cause mental illness. Now, I smoked cannabis for 15 years and have been in and out of drug-induced psychosis for all those years. Now, I have been off cannabis for approximately 3 years, and I have been sane, mentally well, for 2 of them. It took 1 year for my brain to adjust from the cannabis to not having it. Now, cannabis not only caused me mental health problems, such as paranoia, delusions of grandeur, etc., it's also fucked up my lungs. I cannot even inhale a filtered cigarette now without coughing my lungs up. That are fucked up from the reefer. Finally, cannabis causes lung cancer. It is not so much the cannabis chemicals such as THC, but the actual plant matter. This plant matter has been grown with fertilizer that has potassium, nitrates and potash in it that causes cancer. Now, in a fertilizer, there is a chemical in trace amounts called iron. Now, people who work in the iron industry have always gotten lung cancer after long-term employment. People who work in fertilizer producing plants have all suffered with lung cancer after long-term exposure. It's just a perk of the job. It's impossible to separate the cancerous chemicals of the fertilizers from the cannabis. Even vaporizing the cannabis does not stop you inhaling the fertilizer. Cooking is just as bad because heat extracts these chemicals, these fertilizer chemicals, into the butter. The only narcotic known to be able to be regularly used without negative side effects is heroin. Heroin regulates the bowels and is an effective painkiller. When I used heroin, I was never ill. It is an excellent pharmaceutical medicine, unlike cannabis that has no pain-relieving effects. This is speaking from personal experience, I had a headache, I smoked a reefer, and it made my headache worse. This is because cannabis increases your blood pressure. This is what causes pink eye, a common symptom of the cannabis smoker. So why all the legalization rallies? Why all the medical marijuana rallies? Is it because people are too pussy and scared of heroin? I mean, a 40-year-old cannabis smoker is pathetic. Be a man, grow the fuck up, and if you want to get high, inject, dickhead. I personally hate pot smokers. They are lazy bums who leech off you for their fix, and it is a fix. They withdraw from marijuana the same as any other drug. It is because the body becomes addicted to the substance. This is when your tolerance rises. This is when you no longer get high from cannabis, and this is when you turn to heroin or crack or cocaine. You see, potheads are scum. They think they are so cool, but in reality they are just dickheads. I hate potheads. Get a fucking real drug, for Christ's sake. What the fuck is wrong with you? You really need your pot, such as if you're a medical user, try fucking opium. It is natural, it does not hurt the lungs, and it is a proven painkiller. You can mix it in your coffee or your tea, and it tastes fucking great. I love poppy tea. Why can't they legalize opium or heroin? Why bother with cannabis? Cannabis is a worthless weed. Fuck cannabis. I cannot smoke it, it hurts my lungs. It costs far too much money. It is a shit high. It makes me paranoid. I need a real drug like smack. Potheads, fuck off. That is my rant on cannabis.